I got a package from Moo. Yes. Fancy. All right, I'm gonna open these. Actually, you know what? These are kind of boring. I'll open these first. Look at that. Look at that. These are business cards, but they like, oh my gosh, they feel way too nice to be business cards. This came out a little dark, that's okay. Hope I spelled everything correctly. The next segment of the video is brought to you by Patreon. These are Patreon postcards that won't come off. Woohoo! Look at those. Alright. She doesn't look quite that dark in person. She looks so dark in the camera. Oh! Oh, these are nice. As always. As always. This is the print for October 2022. For Patreon, and then this is the sticker. He just needs his own comic. This character is named Lawrence. He's from my part of my still in development comic called Sugar Serpent. It's something that patrons have heard a lot about, and there is one episode available on YouTube's Webtoons. The description is wow. There's one episode available on Webtoons, and the link to that is in the description. But if you want to learn more, you can sign up on Patreon, and you can snag these. You can see, or you can get this one, the sticker, for, you can get the sticker for $3 a month, or you can get the sticker and the postcard for, how much? $5 a month. And then, November is already prepared. We've got this postcard and this sticker. The sticker did not come out at all how I expected, and as a result I was almost gonna be like, nope, not using those. But the more I looked at it, the more I was like, actually, it's amazing. So, yeah, these are your November rewards. Coming up. Got all the stickers added. It's 12 designs, and I believe I haven't looked into it yet, there's a way I can create like a coupon code something for patrons, so that if there's somebody who signed up and they missed some of the earlier stickers, they can pay patron price for it. I think I can set that up for Etsy. Anyway, yeah, stickers are all up. I am gonna go ahead and call it quits because I'm going to babysit my nephews tonight. So, feels pretty good though. Next up is postcards. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm opening my shop today. But first I'm gonna go for a run. Gone on my run. Let's open the store. I just got out of the shower and I am very cold. Okay, select all of them. Publish. It went! Huzzah, you've published 22 listings! Okay, so now when we go to my shop, go to etsy.com/shop/Miss Mark. Look at all those listings. It's such a relief to have it done because I've wanted to have an online store for a while. Just because I know there are people who would like to buy these things, but they don't want to sign up on Patreon, which is fine. But I've just been dragging my feet on getting it set up. So now it's set up. And I still have not done my morning reading yet. So I'm going to go to Starbucks to do that. And to kind of celebrate it being open. This is so satisfying, you have no idea. Okay, pretty big deal. I got an order in my shop, so we're gonna back it. She ordered one of these little postcard prints. This in there. There we go. So nicely. Oh, I hear the mail truck. I'm gonna be too late. Should have gone on it sooner. First order from my Etsy shop is going in the mail. Alrighty, welcome to the voiceover part of the vlog. I am extremely tired right now as I record this, so fingers crossed that I can sound coherent and make sense. I just want it to sound like proper English, that's all I want. Okay, so this particular week I didn't do a whole lot of comic making. I kind of decided to open an Etsy store very randomly. I have been working on a Squarespace website, but in the end, I decided to go with Etsy, and I'll talk about that in a second. But first, comic updates. I think we're getting pretty close to releasing an episode again, I hope. I did sit down and teach my assistant how to kind of do my style of shading and highlights. It went pretty well. I think he did a pretty good job for the crash course that I put him through. He got all of episode 8 shaded, looked pretty good. And then he also worked on adding highlights to episode 8. And I think he got like 10 panels done. So I was gonna talk about my shading highlighting method in this video, but the vlog ended up being long as is. So that I think should just be its own video. But I created graphics and charts and everything to show how I shade, so I'm very excited about it and I am working on it. But I think maybe it just needs to be its own video or something. So we'll see. But seemed to work pretty well for him. I think his work turned out pretty good. I kind of needed to go through it and just tidy it up, I think. I wouldn't say I was correcting it. I was just cleaning it up, really. So yeah, shading and highlighting is underway for episode 8. And then no updates on episode 9 because he was working on episode 8, and I focused on almost finishing the penciling for episode 10. This episode kind of got put on the sidelines for a bit so I could focus on doing stuff with my coloring assistant, but I'm about to wrap it up. It's really super close. And then, I can get into inking it. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be not fun for him to color, but it's going to be very fun for me to ink. So, there you go. Yeah, so that's it for comic updates. So regarding my shop, essentially I realized it was much more affordable for me to go with Etsy. Recently, I've seen a lot of artists complain about Etsy because they raised their prices recently, and a lot of small artists that I follow don't like Etsy and kind of how they treat small businesses. And I think those are all valid complaints. But when I started looking at sites like Squarespace and similar sites, the thing is, those run off of subscriptions. So you don't pay to list an item, but you do pay a price every month to use their service, which is fine. But I'm not anticipating having like a bunch of sales every month. There will probably be most months I don't have sales, is the reality. Like this is purely just so that the random couple of people who want stickers can buy it, but I'm not gonna make a lot of money from this. So when I realized that I could pay 20 cents to list an item, and there's some transaction fees, but the listing is 20 cents. I put up 22 listings for $4.40. Yeah, $4.40, and I put up all my listings. And they're up there now, and I had 2 sales, so I've already made more than what I spent. I probably won't have any more sales for a while, but so Etsy was just a little bit more my scale. I don't have a massive shop, I don't have a massive following, so that is the very simple reason behind why I went with Etsy. Okay, I need to close out this vlog so I can edit this vlog, but my desk, ta-da, I posted recently on Instagram about how I kind of divided it in half, like there was a traditional art side and a digital art side, and I liked it, but I really, really wished I could divide it up further or in a better way. So what you see here is essentially the admin desk, I guess. I don't know. So it's got my computer. This is how I will edit videos and stuff. It's got my Patreon/Etsy store merchandise. But I went to the thrift store and look at this. This desk looks so small compared to this. I have this raised up at like bar height. Like I got this tall chair. I got this nice little white desk. I've been wanting one of these for a while, just for my painting and my Copics. And just all the ones I saw weren't quite right, or they were too expensive for what I wanted, or whatever. But I got this one, came with this little built-in shelf here. So now my gouache and my markers are there, kind of my 2 main obsessions right now. But I think I'm gonna add watercolors to this. Found my favorite job, my other one. I don't know. Alrighty, I think that just about wraps up this vlog, in case you missed it. my Etsy shop is open. My plan is that it will stay open year-round, but then once a year I will update it with the last 12 months of Patreon designs. That's what I did basically this time, minus postcards because I didn't add those right away, but so there's not 12 designs of postcards, there's just 10, I think. But yeah, that's my plan, is that once a year I'll update with all the old, quote-unquote old Patreon designs and sell them there. I'm also hoping in the future to list some original paintings as well as prints, but I haven't decided how to handle those yet, and yeah, I just wanted to list my stickers and stuff. So I'll put the link to that in the bottom, in the description below. So if you're interested in any of my stickers that you've seen over the last few months in my videos, or the postcards, they are now all available. Basically all stickers and postcards until October 2022. Those are all available. And then, you know, next October I'll do another shop update. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the people who did buy from my shop the first day it was open. It was very special. And that's all for now. I will see you guys hopefully next week in another video. Bye.